Hey y'all, I just wanted to give a fair warning for these topics up on screen, so if you'd rather not interact with these, then please exit the video right now. I wanted to start this video off with the disclaimer that, in my opinion, a Roblox game is not necessarily bad simply because it is in the transfer genre. A lot of developers have gone out of their way to adjust their own games to still include these elements, but not have anything to do with the video game changed. This video is to talk about the games which were blatantly built off of change in its various aspects, art design, and even the characters themselves. Much of my channel consists of the game Kaiju Paradise. Know that only their most recent updates really improve upon the problem, and further updates are planned to differentiate it from changed further. But until then, due to my personal knowledge of Kaiju Paradise itself, I'm going to bring it up more later in this video. To talk about the Roblox transfer problem, I think it's best we get a clear definition of what a transfer game on Roblox even is. This definition could go the same for games on other platforms, but for the time being, let's focus solely on Roblox. A transfer game, spelt with a U instead of an E, is a game where you're meant to do something which transforms you into a character, who's typically a furry or animalistic creature. It usually includes puddles, wearing accessories, crystals or traps popping out of the ground, and other various dangers meant to be avoided. The genre itself is largely influenced and inspired by a game on the internet titled Changed, an 18+ NSFW fetish-filled experience using the concept of transformation in a sexual context. Changed is meant to be a fetishized game, as was expressed by the game's creator, who has also gone out of his way to speak out about the fact that such a game shouldn't be referenced by any means on the Roblox platform. For the time being, I think it'd be a good idea to take a look at just what exactly most transfer games take as inspiration from Changed. Though, once I'd done a bit of research and started to notice the patterns, they became quite blatant. As can be seen on the screen, the graphical style of Changed is the first thing that many games openly steal. Black outlines, bright and gaudy colors, pixelation, you name it. Though these things would be an artistic choice like any other in most contexts, it's especially apparent that for transfer games, it's meant to reference Changed. Direct comparisons to the game sprites can even be made in a lot of cases. The second thing a lot of these games take from Changed are certain transformation methods. Though with time this has become a blurrier line to cross due to certain inevitable aspects of the concept of transformation as a whole, there are some methods which are extremely blatant on their own, most especially shown when it matches the creature you become, also to Changed. You'll have a shark fin transform you into a tiger shark creature, tentacles into squid dogs, literally just Puro, otherwise known as a dark latex creature. The list of creatures people use with disregard to the creator's wishes is astoundingly long. Like, really long. I can hardly believe it. What the heck is this? The third thing games do is consider their creatures by the title latex. Dark latex, light latex, yellow cone latex. Despite being so incredibly obvious in terms of its source, there's no other place to have gotten the title from other than Changed, such games persist to this day. And even if this weren't to be referencing Changed, from what research I've done, it's still a direct term from the fetish. Not as though the concept of latex as a material is like a bad thing or anything, but to use it as a descriptor for a goopy creature in a transformation game where a lot of the characters are literally just cloned from other sources. Yeah, I think you can... I hope you can see the issue with this. Although, why is it an issue? Why feel so passionately about some people stealing another person's game? Assets, characters, concepts, even if they're just inspired and they give credit. It happens all the time. Well, the issue is that Changed is a fetish game. Transformation is a fetish, and even looking it up harmlessly has led me to very inappropriate results. Kaiju Paradise, as many in the community know, has an NSFW problem. I'd rather not show any videos, and would highly advise against watching such videos. Supporting the creators would only make the problem worse. But on TikTok and YouTube, there is a plethora of Kaiju Paradise NSFW that I've seen in my search results. Completely harmless searches, mind you. I like to watch Kaiju Paradise content on TikTok, but had to stop when my For You page was filled to the brim with extremely graphic porn of the game's characters. Though the issue is hugely resigned solely to Kaiju Paradise, I think it can be said that a Roblox game leading to children mistakenly encountering NSFW content is a persistent issue between games nonetheless, all because of just how tightly sourced they are to change. Not to mention that the creator of Changed himself, DragonSnow, has expressed incredible discomfort due to just how many instances of stolen content they found on Roblox of their game. A child-oriented platform, mind you. Roblox has gone out of its way to ban a lot of these games, something I'm personally quite happy about. Others say that Roblox has taken it too far, and though I agree that their moderation can be absolutely ridiculous in terms of how it flags content, I say that Roblox hasn't gone nearly far enough. Only extremely recently was Kaiju Paradise forced to update due to a mass report, and even its nearly identical experimental version was left up and running. That is not to say that I would encourage you to go out of your way to mass report any particular Roblox games because of this video. This is merely a request for Roblox as a company to take action, as well as for YouTube and TikTok to stop continuously pushing inappropriate content to their younger audiences. Because those are main sources, entirely huge key points to why this is an issue in the first place. If this genre was niche, then it wouldn't cause any issues, but partly because of how big it's gotten, and also it's a lot of what people source for it, there's a lot of problems. Roblox has tremendous power, and I've seen them effectively moderate other certain genres of games. If we can speak up about this problem and communicate to the platform that there are issues with this, we may just be able to make something happen. I am unsure how to go about that though. Perhaps that'd be my call to action to you if you're willing to anyhow. Please don't feel obligated to do such, it's such a big problem on the Roblox platform, and despite the creator of Changed threatening to sue Roblox, Roblox has not taken sufficient enough action towards this, not only for the respect of the wishes of what DragonSnow wants for the platform and for people to stop blatantly copying off of Changed, but also for the safety of minors on the internet. I know that Roblox has a bad streak with that, but it can always make itself better, you know? Like, they can do that. Don't be like the folks who reacted to the underground facility being banned and send anybody harassment or death threats. Time has shown, again and again, that it only makes things substantially worse. Besides, you shouldn't do that anyways. A lot of the people making these Roblox games are too young to understand the full implication, the full consequence of what it is that they are doing. All in all, I just think that a lot of change could be made towards the situation, and that the current situation at hand is a very big issue. There are so many problems of which I have seen on the Roblox platform, but I think this is one of the more like outright just inappropriate issues. Not to mention borderlining a lot of times on copyright. Alright, thanks to everyone who's watched the video up to this point. I'll now say the word subscribe and see if the button glows in rainbow colors. Did it do it? I really hope it did. Something like button. Whoopee! How funny would it be if the same happened with the dislike button? Smash that dislike button. I'm just kidding. Please don't actually smash anything. That would be no good. In all seriousness, this is a topic I've wanted to talk about for a long while. Definitely the first video I've done in this sort of format though, I suppose. If there's anything you guys would suggest I talk about in the future, questions about this topic in specific, or anything you think I might have gotten wrong, please let me know. If there's any substantial corrections, I'll see about putting it in a pinned comment. Might make more videos like this in the future too. I don't know. Have a good one, y'all. Cheers.